Hi, my name is Daniel Tadros from digitalworldcitizen.com, and today I'll be talking to you about why Bitcoin is unstoppable right after this. Hi, I'm Daniel Tadros, one of the Tadros brothers, and Pericles once said, "We let individuals in. We don't keep others out. Rather, they come to us." Pericles is one of the founders of democracy. John Barry Barlow also said, "Open heart, open mind, open borders, open standard, open government, open source, maybe even open relationships. Always open new opportunities." John Perry Barlow, RIP. So today I'll be talking to you about why Bitcoin is unstoppable. It's basically unstoppable for one reason, is that it is distributed all across the world, and it is open, exactly like the internet. So what you have to think about is Bitcoin is a protocol like the internet. Are we able to stop the internet? Not really. You can stop one node and one node somewhere else, but the internet will still exist because it's a distributed layer protocol which is distributed around the world between all the nodes, all the people on the system. Bitcoin is a protocol of people that exchange value, and the miners that accept the transactions, those are hundreds of thousands, and the miners that accept the transactions, those are hundreds of thousands, usually of people around the world that confirm the transactions. They're spread around the world, and they confirm that I sent you, for example, $10. And so if the one government, for example, the Swedish government or the French government wants to stop it, they could put a law, try to stop it, but people will just simply move their servers to another country and move their wallets to another country, save their Bitcoin on a USB key, put it on their neck, and transfer it to another iPhone. So there is no central power in Bitcoin. There's no bank. There's no bank, Mellon Bank. There's no all these big banks, Bank of America. There's just nobody in between except the miners, which are a distributed, incentivized group of people that confirm these transactions. So these people actually keep their computers on at home, allow the algorithm to work. Now they're big rigs. I mean, they're warehouses. But it used to be small computers where they just had a card working and the program working, and they used to create Bitcoin as they confirmed the transactions with the software. So these miners are an essential part of the ecosystem, and the further we go into the 2050, the more Bitcoin will be worth, the more you'll be incentivized when you do the mining. So basically, the way it works is that the first people that invented Bitcoin, well, Satoshi Nakamoto, who we don't know who that is yet, when he started this, it's an algorithm, right? It's an open source algorithm. Oh, this is why I cited John Perry Barlow. So the open source algorithm goes and creates, releases Bitcoins, and these Bitcoins will be released until 2050. Always there's half of the remaining Bitcoins that are released every 4 years, and that is until 2050. So by 2050, there's probably going to be like 100 Bitcoins released, but they'll be worth $1 million each, 10 million. Who knows what they'll be worth in 2050? But this is the algorithm of release, and there will always be, forever, 21 million Bitcoins ever produced, ever available. And this is what drives the value of the Bitcoin up. As more people get on board, start using it all across the world, Korea, Japan, China, Sweden, France, Canada, United States, as more people transact, the price goes up because there's a limited supply. Okay, and so most people come in because the price is shooting up. They come in to speculate, to make some money. But once these people come in, these believers come into the system, such as I did only maybe a year and a half ago, I decided to adopt this new philosophy of it's a little bit of an anarchist philosophy. It's against the system. It's a contrarian bet, but a contrarian bet that is gaining a lot of momentum that I've decided to just simply adopt. Yes, for the speculation, I hope that a Bitcoin will be worth 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 250,000, a million. All the bets are on, but I'm especially a true believer because of the philosophy behind this is that it is freeing the world and people will be more free by using Bitcoin. And so we should all get on board, adopt this cryptocurrency, remove a little bit of power from the governments, and adopt this open source system that the governments will not be able to stop. It's like I see it as a spider virus where it just creeps in to the countries of the world. People start using it, the price goes up, and if the countries try to stop it, they can do whatever they want. You can get Bitcoin out of the country, but you'll never get it completely out. I mean, people just put a VPN on their phone to hide their address, change as if they're in another country, and keep on using it and send from wallet to wallet. It's basically an impossible thing to stop. And this is why the governments really need to go in regulating this with a real light touch, because they won't stop it anyways. But the more you leave entrepreneurs free to innovate, and you leave them use this open source code to do stuff with it and create their own cryptocurrencies and create their own markets, the more it brings a value to the society. So they really need to go in with a light touch and without regulating too much of the cryptocurrency, or else the countries will lose. They'll lose all their engineers. They'll lose all the value that's brought in from these new innovations. So they won't be able to stop it, and they should really go really smoothly. Like the internet, had the U.S. Put laws prohibiting the World Wide Web in 1994, where would we have been today, right? So you got to think of the same thing for Bitcoin, which is like the internet was in 1994, but now it's a protocol to exchange money, value, and not information. So that pretty much wraps it all up for why the governments will not be able to stop Bitcoin. They just won't. So might as well get on board. If you guys are not into cryptocurrency yet, get your wallet on Coinbase, buy some cryptocurrency, and join the movement of becoming a digital world citizen. Go on our website, digitalworldcitizen.com. One citizen at a time, we will create a new world. Peace, peace, peace.
We want a new world order. We want a plane cross borders. Want a storage to be colder. We wanna be big.